that day. Everybody in the room has got a remembrance of something that you call that day. Madam Contest Chair, ladies and gentlemen, that day started for me brilliantly. The alarm went off, I heard it, I knew straight away I was alive. But despite that, I went to work. Now I drove out of the depot in my bus for the very first run. Within the first 20 minutes, I'm driving downhill. There's another hill comes down there, a street comes across here on the left. I'm going down. There's a stop sign there, car comes straight through and props right where I'm going. Now I'm doing 65k. And in answer to your unasked question, it was a 70 zone. No passengers on the bus, flat onto the brake. The anti-skid device starts to work, so we're shopping down the hill. Slowing, my eyes are getting bigger and bigger. And I stopped 5 metres short of this car. I had words. I think I can remember some of them. I said, look, this is 1.5 stories high. It's 40 foot long, weighs 11 tonne and green. Which part of my bus didn't you see? I thought he was going to reply because the driver's window came down. But he stuck his head out and he was just taking large gulps of air. And I thought, I bet you're estimating the cost of a new driver's seat. About 40 minutes later, I'm driving down the hill to Petrie Station. Just going down the hill. Bang! And I've looked across and my rear vision mirror is disintegrated. And I've checked it out. There's the culprit, Mr. Mower Man. He's got his car, the trailer's on the back, the mower, front left-hand corner with the arm straight out. He's gone past and taken my mirror. And I'm thinking, this will be an interesting conversation. Bus 147 to base. Go ahead, 147. 147, replacement bus required. Driver's side mirror, smashed. Roger, 147. What happened? I was hit by a lawnmower. Well, about an hour and a half later, I thought my day had turned to gold. I've come up to a set of traffic lights, they were red, and I've looked over to my right, and I've had a flashback. Straight back to when I was a kid. And what used to happen every now and again, my mum would ask me to do something, and I'd go, oh! And she'd say, don't pull that face, if the wind changes, you'll be like that permanently. Well, I looked over to the right, and here's a sports car with a hood back and a chap in it. And I thought, you didn't listen to your mum. Either that or your mum didn't know as much as my mum. Here's this chap in the car, and he's got the hand up here and over on the other side, and he's like this. Change of wind. Now, I don't know what made me do it, but I'm a fully matured adult. I sat in the seat, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I looked at the lights, and I looked back. And he looked at me again. Now, you've got to remember, in a bus, the motor's down the back, it's 40 foot away. He didn't know that, perhaps. So I pretended I'm on the accelerator. Like this. And just to make sure, I've gone. And you can see him, his eyes are darting towards me and the lights, and then he whacks it into first, lights turn green, gone! Off, like a startled gazelle. All because I just took off. Thankfully, there was nobody in the bus. Otherwise, they'd have seen the bus almost out of control with me in huge gales of laughter. Well, I'd love to tell you that that's how the day ended. I'd love to tell you that. However, a little while later, a passenger signals, put the indicator on, go to pull into the bus stop. Now, somewhere along the line, a cyclist has just wondered whether it's possible to get between the bus and the curb. Now, by the time he realised that, he'd backed off. So the passenger got on, I went to hit the button. I've got a new bus, remember this. Hit the button, and I looked in the rear vision mirror, and all I can see is a set of teeth. And I thought, I know what he's going to do. So I've slid back the window, grabbed the mirror to bring it in. Too late. He's ridden past, smashed my hand into the glass, which smashed it, and cut my hand. And all I could do was look and leer at this lycra-lad lunatic as he increased speed and ducked off down the side. Well, the day came to an end. I went home. My wife said, "Hi, how was your day?" And I said, "Well, I come about that close to running into a car which now needs a new driver's seat. My rear vision mirror was smashed by a lawnmower. And I now know it's true. When the wind changes, you better not look like that." And then I got a bloodied hand from a passing bike rider. I said, "In summary, that's just another day in the life of a bus driver." And she looked at me and said, "Why do I get the feeling that you've been busting to tell me that?" That day.